Hello and welcome to Pharmaceutical Inorganic Chemistry classes. Today we will discuss about acid, base and buffer. These acid, base and buffer are widely used in pharmaceutical industry and pharmaceutics. So according to different scientists, the number of concepts of acid, base are defined and the different concept applicable in different situation. So acid is the substance when the aqueous solution litmus paper aqueous solution the litmus paper turn blue to red, it is your acid, and when this aqueous solution the litmus paper turn red to blue means it is your base. Okay, and the buffer is used to maintain the pH of solution. Okay, so the controlling the pH of solution is a need of your pharmacy practice, and the purpose may get optimum stability or solubility of your drug or to prevent harmful effect to the patient. The buffer is generally used to maintain the pH. So today we will discuss about acid and base, different concept of acid and base. So acid and base are defined by four main theories. First is your traditional theory or traditional concept. Next is your Arrhenius theory. Third is your Bronsted and Lowry theory, and last is your Lewis theory. Okay, so first traditional theory or traditional concept. According to traditional theory, acid is a substance which convert blue litmus paper to red. Okay, means you take any aqueous solution and dip your blue litmus paper on this solution. When this litmus paper get converted into red, then this solution is your acidic solution according to your traditional theory, and this solution having pH less than 7 is your acidic solution. Next, those substance gives sour taste, it is your acidic substance. Then when this substance is react with base and form salt and water, this substance is your acidic substance. Okay, so this is all concept according to your traditional theory. First, your blue litmus paper converted into red color. Okay, next is the pH of this solution is less than 7. Next, test of acidic solution or acid is sour taste. Then this substance is react with base, it forms salt and water, this is your acid. And last, the example of acid is hydrochloric acid, that is your HCl. So this is all about your acid. Next, according to traditional theory or traditional concept, base is the substance which convert red litmus paper to blue. Okay, means your red litmus paper dip in aqueous solution, it converted or it turns into blue color, it indicate your solution is basic solution or your substance is your basic substance. Okay, and the pH of your basic solution or base is greater than 7. Base gives bitter taste, and when it is react with acid, it's converted or it form salt and water. The example of base is your sodium hydroxide. Okay, so what is difference between acid and base? Acid is a substance which converted blue litmus paper to red litmus paper. And base is a substance which converted red litmus paper to blue color. And the pH of the acid is less than 7 and pH of base is greater than 7. The taste of acid is your sour taste and taste of base is your bitter taste. Next, when substance is react with base and converted into salt and water, it is your acid. It is your acid. And when the substance is react with acid, it forms salt and water, it is your base. The sodium of acid, the example of acid is hydrochloric acid, that is your HCl, and example of base is sodium hydroxide, NaOH. Okay. Next concept is your Arrhenius theory. This theory defines acid and base according to their formation of ion when dissolved in water. Okay, so according to Arrhenius, acid is a substance that can release hydrogen ion when dissolved in water. Means this substance which dissolve in water, it produce hydrogen ion, it considered as an acid according to your Arrhenius theory. Or it is a substance which when dissolved in water gives hydrogen ion is known as acid. Example is your hydrochloric acid. When hydrochloric acid is react or it dissolve in water, it produce H plus ion and Cl minus ion. Okay, so this is H plus is indicate as it is acid according to your Arrhenius theory. According to Arrhenius theory, the acid is a substance when it dissolve in water, it produce hydrogen ion. Okay. Next is base. So according to Arrhenius theory, base is a substance that can release hydroxyl ion when dissolved in water. Means when the substance is dissolved in water, it produces OH minus ion. It gives OH minus ion. So this substance is considered as an base according to your Arrhenius theory. Or the substance which when dissolved in water gives hydroxyl ion is known as base. Example is your sodium hydroxide. Okay. So when your NaOH means sodium hydroxide dissolve into water, it produces Na plus and OH minus means your hydroxyl ion. So according to Arrhenius theory, this sodium hydroxide is base because it produces OH minus ion when it dissolve in water. So this is according to your Arrhenius theory. So according to Arrhenius theory, acid is a substance which release hydrogen ions means your H plus ion. And according to Arrhenius theory, base is a substance when it release hydroxyl ion means when it dissolve in water, it produce OH minus ion. It is your base. Okay. So what is neutralization reaction? Acid react with base and form salt and water. It is your neutralization reaction. Means when your, for example, when your HCl means hydrochloric acid is react with NaOH means sodium hydroxide, it produce sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is your salt and water. So look at this reaction. NaOH plus HCl, it produce NaCl and H2O. Means NaOH is your base when this base is react with acid, means your HCl, it produce NaCl, that is your salt, and your water H2O. This is your neutralization reaction. When acid is react with base, it forms salt and water. It's called as neutralization reaction. Okay, so this is your neutralization reaction. According to Arrhenius theory, the neutralization as the process in which hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion combine to form an ionized molecule or water. Means according to Arrhenius theory, Arrhenius says when your hydroxyl ion or hydrogen ion, means acid produce your hydrogen ion and your base produce hydroxyl ion, and this hydroxyl ion and hydrogen ion combine or react with each other and form an ionized molecule, that is your water molecule. Okay, so according to Arrhenius theory, neutralization reaction is NaOH react with HCl. So this OH molecule from your base and H plus molecule from your acid is combined together and form your water molecule, and this sodium and chloride react with each other and form salt. Okay, so first your acid, it dissolve in water, it produce H plus and Cl minus ion. Then your base is dissolved in water, it produce Na plus or OH minus ion. Then this your OH plus and OH minus ion combine together and form water molecule. So this is all about your Arrhenius theory. Next, what is the limitations of your Arrhenius theory? For Arrhenius theory, the water is essential. Means Arrhenius says when your substance dissolve in water, then it produce H plus ion or OH minus ion. When it produce H plus ion, it is your acid, and it produce OH minus ion, then it is your base. So water is essential according to your Arrhenius theory. Next limitation is the Arrhenius not explain acidity or basicity of non-aqueous solvent. Means Arrhenius cannot explain the non-aqueous solvent. Mean when your acid or your substance dissolve in non-aqueous solvent, it produce what or it gives what effect. So it does not explain by Arrhenius theory. Next, the basicity of ammonia is not explained by Arrhenius. Next limitation is the acidity of AlCl3 BF3 is not explained by Arrhenius. Next limitation is acidity of oxides of P block element is not explained by your Arrhenius. Next is basicity of oxide of S block element is not explained by your Arrhenius. And last limitation of your Arrhenius theory is neutralization without absence of solvent is not explained by your Arrhenius theory. So this is all about your Arrhenius theory and limitations of Arrhenius theory. Okay, so according to Arrhenius, the acid is a substance which dissolve in water, it produce H plus ion. Okay, and according to Arrhenius theory, base is the substance when it dissolve in water, it produce OH minus ion. And what is neutralization reaction? when your acid is react with base, it produce salt and water. And according to Arrhenius theory, what is neutralization? When according to Arrhenius theory, neutralization is when your hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion combine together, it form a uni it form an ionized molecule, that is your water, and formation of water is your neutralization reaction according to Arrhenius theory. Next is limitation. Water is essential for Arrhenius theory. Next, the non-aqueous solvent basicity and acidity not explained by Arrhenius theory. Next is basicity of ammonia is not explained by Arrhenius theory. The acidity of AlCl3 and BF3 is not explained by Arrhenius theory. The acidity of oxides of P block is not explained by Arrhenius theory. Basicity of oxides of S block is not explained by Arrhenius theory. And neutralization without absence of solvent is happen or not happen is also not explained by your Arrhenius theory. So this is all about your Arrhenius theory. Okay. Thank you.